Hi y'all, welcome back to Yoga Girl in the Real World. I want to take a second to just apologize for my quite long hiatus. I've been gone for about 4 months with some personal issues. As you can see, my surroundings are different. So I just want to take a second and apologize to you all for a very long absence, and I'm going to try not to let that happen again. So I wanted to start by jumping back into a couple of really simple poses. I want to help you guys increase your mobility as well as your fluidity in terms of your range of motion. I've gotten a lot of complaints about shoulders, a lot of people dealing with things like bursitis, and bursitis can be extremely painful and very easy to trigger, especially if you do repetitious movements. If you're constantly doing this at work or this or lifting, you're going to start feeling it in the rotator cuffs and in the muscles that surround the shoulders and the rotator cuff. So I want to try to work on some of that for today. We're going to do some shoulder openers, and we're just going to do some really simple stretches that you can do. Takes 5 minutes or as long as you want, but the basics will only take you about 5 minutes to do. So first thing I want to do though is I want to just make something very clear. I want to clarify something. If I am on camera and I can't get the full mat, I just want to make sure that you guys know this is flexing the foot, this is pointing the toes. So if I say to you flex through the foot, you're going to push through the heel of your foot. If I say point the toes, you're going to point your toes. So I just want to clarify that and make sure that y'all understand, because there's going to be certain parts where you're not going to be able to actually see my feet. So, and you'll hear the cat crying in the background as usual, because he does that. So we're going to start by walking ourselves backwards, okay? And we're going to take a nice deep breath in from the belly. So we're going to breathe in. And as we exhale, we're going to extend the right leg and we're going to push through the right heel. So we're just going to give the right side, just the right leg, a nice deep stretch. Make sure that your left leg stays steady, left foot is flat on the mat. Then you're going to inhale, pointing your toes. As you exhale, pull the belly back nice and strong and bring the right foot back to the mat. Let the lower back relax back on your mat. Inhale. As we exhale, pull the belly back nice and strong. Flex through the foot, extending the left leg now. Hold that for a breath or two. We're going to inhale, pointing the toes. Exhaling, we're going to pull the belly back and bring the foot back to the mat. Bring the lower back down as well. It's normal for your body to shift. Just make sure you always return to your lower back being flat against the mat. And now we're going to inhale. Exhaling, we're going to pull the belly back nice and strong. Stretch the right leg out again, flexing through the right foot. And we're going to bring the right arm overhead. And we're going to keep the fingers together as such, allowing the right side a nice deep stretch. Again, make sure that your left foot stays steady, that your left leg's not doing this, not doing this. It's just nice and steady. Be mindful of it. Inhaling, we stretch up further through the arm and further down through the leg as we exhale. Inhale, pointing the toes. Exhaling, we're going to bring the arm back down and the foot back to the mat, returning to the original position. And the other thing you want to be mindful of is your chin, actually. You want to make sure that your chin is level with your chest so that your neck's not doing this. It's not coming forward too far. You just want to make sure that your neck stays nice and even so you don't strain it. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to stretch the left leg out, pushing through the left heel, and bring the left arm up now. Fingers together. Nice deep stretch for the left side now. Inhale and push up through the left arm. Exhaling down through the left leg. Again, make sure your right leg is steady. It's not bobbing off to the side. Inhale and relax the foot, pointing the toes. Exhaling, we bring the foot and the arm back to the starting position, lower back on the mat. Now we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to pull the belly in and we're going to stretch both legs, flexing through both feet, and bring both arms overhead. Make sure that your chin is level with your chest. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, leave your left side where it is and just stretch further only through the right side. Push up through the right arm and down through the right leg, keeping the feet flexed. Inhale. Relax the right side slightly. Exhaling, we push through the left side now. Further down through the left leg, up through the left arm. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the left side a little bit. Now you can relax the feet, pointing the toes. Keep the arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pulling your core, bring your knees back to the starting position. Don't mind Michelle's knees as they crack. And we're going to just step the feet as close to the buttocks as we can get them. This is important because you want to make sure that your feet are in a really good position where you don't feel like you're going to slide. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to raise the pelvis to be in line with the knees. This is a variation of half bridge. It's actually using your shoulders to support the weight of your body, but it also uses the acupressure points in your shoulders to activate the meridians in your body to help things like bursitis or cervical tension in your neck. Keep breathing. If you feel like you're going to fall, please come down. Don't feel you have to stay up as long as I am. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gently lowering the body. Step the feet away from the buttocks. Extend the arms outward, so left to left and right to right. Separate the feet about a hip width apart. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to roll the legs over to the right. And the head is going to turn to look left. You don't want your knees to be together. You want them to stay separated. You'll see when I go on to the other side. As always, I advise to watch these videos before doing them so that you know exactly what you're doing and you're not straining your neck trying to watch the videos at the same time of doing the poses. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to pull the belly in and we're going to roll the head and knees back to center. And then we're going to flip where the hands are now flat on the floor. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to roll the legs over to the right. You'll see my knees are not together. We're going to turn the head to the right. Breathing in and out. Nice stretch for the lower and middle back. Take a breath in. Exhaling, we're going to roll the little head and knees back to center. And now we're going to bring our arms down to the sides. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the knees up to the chest And this is just going to alleviate any pressure that you may have built up in your lower back doing those poses. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to cross the feet and we're going to pull ourselves up. And that's actually all we're going to do for today. You can do those poses as often as you need to, and you can also hold them for as long as you need to. You will feel a difference in your shoulders and in your arms. When I'm in the pose where you're twisted and where your knees don't quite come together, a lot of times I'll try to push through just a little further, try to get those knees together even though I know they're never going to meet. And it's a really good way to deepen the stretch, and you'll really feel it in the middle back. So next video, we're going to do some more shoulder openers, but you know I try to keep my videos short and sweet. So that's all for this one, and I hope you guys have a great night.